Hi, I'm Carissa Littlejohn with your 6 tips. Today we're joined with Mike Archer, and he's going to be discussing how to improve your greens.
Well, the greens are the most important feature of the golf course. If your greens are good, your members are happy. And so here are 6 tips that can lead you to having better greens and maybe enhancing the golf course a little bit. The first tip is to determine if you want to do a full renovation or just resurfacing. The difference is full renovation is starting over. Basically, you're taking the green down to the natural soil and starting over. Resurfacing is just taking 4 inches, removing that, and then replacing it with good material and then regrassing. So it's very important, and your budget may dictate which one of those you choose, but the second tip would be to consult a golf course architect. The golf course architect may help you make that decision as well. He can help the club decide what renovation method may be best, but also give you a player's perspective. Maybe there's some improvements that need to be made to the green surface. The golf course architect will really be able to define those areas and help the club improve those areas. The third tip would be to investigate how the greens were originally constructed. And most of the time they followed USGA specifications, but sometimes not. So it's very important to see how the greens were constructed. And usually it doesn't take very long. You just dig a hole and find out what's underneath there. So it's a pretty simple process. The fourth tip would be to consider the surrounding areas and how you're going to tie into the surrounding areas. A lot of times when you do a greens construction elevation, your green may change. It may go down a little bit, it may come up a little bit. So you really need to decide how it's going to tie into the surrounding area, which is very important just to make everything flow together. And then the fifth tip would be to select your grass. Every year there's new varieties that come out on the market, and some play better, some are lower maintenance, so you really need to decide what is best for your club. And then the sixth tip is to choose a contractor. Naturally, you want a contractor that can do a good job, who has experience, is dependable, and can get the job done. So I think those are your 6 tips to improving your greens.
Awesome, thank you, Mike. Okay, once again, I am Carissa Littlejohn, and this is Mike Archer with your 6 tips.